Hey everybody, it's Ice Cold Gamer here, and today we're back for episode number 23 of our NHL 24 Be a Pro Career Mode series here. We're down to 15 games left in the regular season. That's 5 episodes left in the regular season, and we're still outside of a playoff spot. Today we have a big game against Washington to start, then a game against Edmonton and Carolina, both games that we need to get points out of. When we go to the standings at this point in time, we are 5th place in the Atlantic Division. The top 3 teams in each division make it to the playoffs. We are 6 points back of the Bruins. We have 3 games in hand. Once again, if we win all 3 of those games, we would tie them, and we have the tiebreakers with regulation wins and regulation plus overtime wins, so we would pass them. Why the game against Washington is important: if we go to the Eastern Conference standings, they hold a wild card spot. They played the exact same amount of games as us, but they're 5 points ahead of us. We could technically catch them as well. We just need to beat them here if we want any chance of that. But our main target is Boston. We got to take advantage of the games in hand we have against them. Before we hop into this game here, our stat line for 67 games played is 40 goals, 39 assists, and 79 points. Those 40 goals and 79 points are both franchise records for a rookie for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The 39 assists is 3 off of a franchise record when it comes to assists currently held by Mitch Marner. We'll see if we can maybe pass that in this episode. But let's start off this simulation here against the Washington Capitals and hope it goes well for us. And heading into the third period, it's tied 2-2. A power play goal from Yarncroat and a power play goal from Mitch Marner has us level with the Washington Capitals. So let's head into this game here and see if we can win it. All right, here we are hopping into the third period against the Washington Capitals, tied 2-2. Can we get that go-ahead goal? Ovechkin right now tries to find Kuznetsov out front, but it is intercepted by Marner, and then Kuznetsov trips up Marner. So an early power play here for the Leafs. Coach is going to talk to us about this one. He wants us to generate some momentum. I think it's a great idea to use our power play that way, Coach. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can maybe go ahead in this one. The Leafs have 4 players in the top 6 in points, and yet they're still outside of the playoffs. That tells you how bad our defending and goaltending has been this year. And that's a lot on us as well, as we are defensemen. Edmondson's able to dump it down the ice, and that will force the Leafs to recoup here. Matthews gets it into the zone, but it's picked up by Dowd, and Ferravari is going to dump it down again. And it falls right for Dowd. We tried to get a poke check, but Dowd's able to walk in there. Wall is forced to make a save. Riley finds Nylander. Nylander finds that streaking in. We're not able to pull it to our backhand, and it's picked up by the Capitals. Dowd over the blue line. His shot goes right through the pads of Wall, and somehow Oshie is not able to bury that. At least they're lucky to survive that one. What is Nylander doing there? We're able to keep it from going offside. Let's see if we can actually get a shot here now on the power play. That's kicked wide. Nylander. His shot was sitting there for Marner on the rebound, but he's not able to get a stick on it. Now Oshie dumps it into the Leafs end. Nylander finds Riley. Finds us here through the center ice area. We're going to try and get back to it. Try and get a point shot. But we are met by whoever 21 is on the Capitals. And we're able to poke it off of Connor McMichael. And Mitch Marner puts it into his own net. Oh, we played that as well as we could there. We gave away an odd man rush. We poked it off with McMichael's stick. And then Mitch Marner puts it into the back of his own net. And now the Leafs are down 3-2 here. We need a goal now to tie it and try and get a point out of overtime at the very least. Pacioretty on the boards. Marner picks it up. Goes over to Riley on the far point. Matthews to Nylander up front. Manfa skates up with it. He finds Sandin breaking in, the former Leaf defenseman. Matthews dekes it and loses the puck in the middle ice. That's in center ice. That's not really a necessary deke there by our star forward. Pacioretty over to Manfa. That shot is stopped by Wall. Matthews picks it up. Nylander over to Marner. Marner loses it to Bear. Able to knock Sandin off the puck. We pick it up here now going into the zone. Our shot blocked by Matthews trying to get a deflection out front. Now Riley up to Bertuzzi. Back to ourselves here at the point. We're going to take a slap shot here. Doesn't get through. Marner with the rebound opportunity. Kemper's able to turn that away. Matthews with a chance. And he's going to send it all the way back down to our end. We're going to take a line change here. So Marner, right now, really should be riding the bench, in my opinion, after that. But maybe coach wants to see if he can tie the game up after that mistake. Dowd over to Milano. Milano finds Jensen. Domi gets knocked down. Jensen now. Over to Edmondson. Edmondson up to Dowd. Dowd finds TJ Oshie. Oshie out front to Milano. And that was a big save there by Wall. And then it goes back out front to Nico Dowd. And it's 4-2. The Capitals just peppering us here. We can't get a save from Wall. And all of our shots are being stopped by Kemper. Seems to just kind of be the story of the season here. And now it's a 2-goal lead for the Capitals with 14.5 minutes left. Marner finds ourselves here. We're knocked off the puck. Nylander picks it up. And Kemper saves that. That would have gone in against us. You know it. That's just how it's been. You're going to have to try and fight through that adversity. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back to Riley. Riley finds ourselves here at the point, and we just barely go offside on that shot. A rough start to this episode here. It's really making it look like it's going to be impossible for us to potentially make the playoffs. Very. Over the red line. Finds Wilson. Now Matthews picks it up. Matthews finds Marner. Marner tries to find ourselves, but it's a bad pass. It goes right into Ferraberry. Wilson knocked out the puck by Matthews. We've knocked Ferraberry into the bench. Riley. Knocked down. Matthews finds us over to Nylander. Nylander's stick lifted out front. Marner keeps it in. A slap shot from ourselves. Stopped by Kemper, and now we need to go out for a line change. Down 2 now with 14 minutes left. It's looking like it's probably going to be a loss here in this first game. And we're going to have to recover against Edmonton and Carolina. We get a sim goal from Bertuzzi, though, so all of a sudden the Leafs are back within 1. 12.5 minutes left. A power play goal by Tyler Bertuzzi. Kuznetsov. Up to Wilson. We knock Wilson off the puck. Riley over to Robertson. Robertson loses it, but Holmberg picks it up. Fourth line's out here, trying to make some energy happen. Riley finds us here. We're streaking in. We're cut out front. Big save by Kemper. Back to the point for Riley. Over to Holmberg. Holmberg makes a deke to lose a man. Gets it back to Riley. Riley drops it over to McCabe. McCabe over to Robertson. Why is McCabe out on the ice right now, by the way? Uh-oh. Was there an injury or something? That's crazy. McCabe's playing forward, I guess. We knock Wilson down. Riley. So what's happening here is McCabe's usually been scratched. And they've decided that, I guess, one of our forwards has been injured. And instead of calling up a forward from the AHL, when we have someone like Dylan Gamble down there, their choice was to put Jake McCabe as a defenseman on the fourth line. The AI management in this game when it comes to lines is pretty rough. We're going to try and send it out front, and Kemper's going to cover that up. So the Leafs trying to build some momentum off that power play goal. Will it work? 11:13 left. Down to 9:41. Bear over to Sandin. Sandin gets it up to Phillips. Phillips walks in over to McMichael. McMichael shot stopped by Wall. Riley finds it up to ourselves here. Noah Gregor's on that third line now, so yeah, that tells me that someone's been hurt. Yarncrow scored, so it's not Yarncrow. Who was on the second line? Domi? So one of Domi and Bertuzzi? I'm so confused by what's happening here with the lines. But right now we can't focus on that. Sandin shot stopped by Wall. Poitras out front. The rebound blocked by Camp. Camp had a big, just might have saved any chance of us coming back in this one. Camp over to Gregor. Gregor tries to find Nyes, and it's picked off. And now we need to get back here as Wilson has a chance here against Hannafin. Wilson Back out front to Ovechkin. Capitals piling on the pressure at the moment. Shot by Carlson's blocked by Gregor. Gregor putting his body on the line. And it's going to be a chance here for Noah Hannafin. Hannafin in alone on goal. Stopped by Kemper. 8:20 left. .622 when we get back on the ice. The top line is out there. Matthews, Marner, and Nylander. Matthews drops it to Nylander. Big shot. Stopped by Kemper immediately. Riley back to Nylander. Tries to find ourselves at the point. We're able to get to it. We're trying. Obi's all over us. Nylander's shot blocked. Marner picks it up though. Matthews now have a chance. Stopped by Kemper. And we're going to let the Capitals get away with some full pressure by the Leafs there. As that was shot right at him. Wilton walks in. Wall had to make a big save there. We're going to get it up to Matthews. Matthews walks in. Matthews has Marner. And Marner makes another pass instead of possibly just shooting it. If he had shot that, he might have been able to put that away. Kuznetsov knocked down after making that shot. Marner finds us here, and we draw a penalty. The Leafs are going to go to the power play here with 5.5 left. We're not starting out on the power play. 3 minutes left. We didn't even get a single second of power play time. What is going on, coach? Why are we not getting power play time here in a situation where we need to tie the game? Pacioretty up front to Strome, and it's in. Oh, man, because Riley was not going to do anything to stop Strome, so I went to try and go for a hit, and then, or Pacioretty that is, and then find Strome. We're down by 2. Oh, it's Tavares that's hurt, it looks like, because Yarncrow's playing on the second line with Domi and Bertuzzi. So our captain has been hurt right now, late in the season. Wall makes a save. We're able to get up. Down by 2. We're going to need some luck here, really. 2.5 minutes left. It's probably not going to happen. On the ice for 3 goals again. All 3 goals against here in the third period. Not a good look for ourselves. Yarncrow on the draw. Loses it to Sandin now. Pacioretty gets knocked off the puck by Domi. Strome. Over the blue line. Yarncrow picks it up. Yarncrow tries to dump it in, but it's blocked by Manfa. Strome over to Bear. Bear finds Manfa. Manfa avoids the check. Bertuzzi tripped up, so the Leafs are going to have another power play opportunity. But once again, we're not going to go out there. We're not getting any power play time, it seems like. We're going to get out there with 1:21 left. Yarncrow. Shot stopped by Kemper. Bertuzzi back to Riley. Bertuzzi now finds Riley at the point. Kemper is going to cover that one up. So 1:09 left. Empty net and a power play opportunity for the Leafs. So it's 6-on-4. 6-on-4 for Toronto here to try and pull within 1. Domi, Bertuzzi, Yarncrow, Matthews, Riley, and ourselves. Yarncrow's shot blocked. Jensen can't quite get it out. Bertuzzi's shot stopped by Kemper. Bertuzzi loses it behind the net. He's working with Ethan Bear. We're able to pick it up there in the corner. We're going to get up to the point. Our shot stopped by Kemper. It's bouncing around. Domi with it now up to Riley. Riley over to Matthews. Matthews finds ourselves here at the point. Our shot goes through, but it gets wide. Bertuzzi. Another chance there, stopped by Kemper. 5 shots on this power play, but the Leafs cannot find a way past Darcy Kemper, who has stood tall this period. Now it looks like Robertson's joined the top unit. Matthews loses it to Edmondson. Oshie now tried to skate out, but we're able to pick it up. Trying to find someone out front. It's bouncing around. Rebound opportunity. Stopped by Kemper. Riley down to Nylander in the corner. Out front. Big save by Darcy Kemper. Marner shot. Another save. And it's covered up. This is ludicrous by Darcy Kemper. He is not letting anything go through. Darcy Kemper standing tall. Austin Matthews here. Wins it back. Our shot goes through. There's one. 18.7 seconds left. Is there a chance? Is there a chance for the Leafs? Kemper is tired, so we do have that. If we can win this draw, we might be able to make something happen. Coach, you don't need to tell me what to do here. We need to get another goal. That's why you're on the power play. Nice goal. Why was I on the power play when we were only down by 1 trying to tie it up, Coach? You goof. You absolute goof. 18.7 seconds left. Matthews needs to win this draw. It gets tied up. Balls to Marner. Marner finds ourselves here. We're in the corner. Gonna try and get to the point here. Maybe get a deflection. Our shot. Blocked. Nylander picks it up. It's down to Ovi. 4 seconds left. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Throw it on net. Somebody. And too much passing, and the Leafs come up short in the comeback there in the last minute. Let's go to Edmonton and try for a better result. All right, and here we are against the Edmonton Oilers here for this game in this episode. Game number 2, that is. We're up 3-0, so we just need to hang on. Just need to hang on at this point in time. Nylander drops it to Matthews. Matthews over to Nylander. Nylander over to Marner. And it's 4-0 now. So a quick start there by the Leafs in this period. Making it even harder. Putting the Oilers in a bigger hole. That's what we need. We need to make sure we hang on to this lead. After blowing it in that last one. Not that we blew a lead, but we blew a good chance to win. I forgot to check to see what's going on with John Tavares. I'll try and check between this game and the next one. Matthews loses that draw. Nurse over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds McDavid. McDavid streaking in. We can't hit him off the puck. McDavid tries to find someone up front, but Riley's able to cover it off. Nylander. Nylander dekes in. Nylander has a chance, and that was almost caught up by Matthews there for a chance for a rebound. The Leafs keeping the Oilers pinned in their own end. They finally were able to get it out, but it's still bouncing around the neutral ice before it ends up with Zach Hyman. We're able to poke him off the puck. Falls back to the point. Matthews picks it up, and that's good. We're stopping the Oilers from having any real puck possession time in our end at the moment. Matthews keeping it deep. Matthews knocked off the puck, but Marner's going to get down in there and help him. Matthews works out front, and he's hit off the puck. Draisaitl on the boards, and it falls to McDavid. Now Bouchard skates up with it. He finds Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman's in alone. Bouchard. Shot is stopped by Samsonov. 18:51 left. A solid, steady shift here to start this period. We're still out here at the moment, actually. So coach is liking our defensive play in this one, which is good because last game it was pretty rough. Yarncrow wins it back. So it looks like Tavares is in fact still hurt. We're going to get it up to Domi. Domi over the blue line. Finds Riley. Riley to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi shot. It almost falls into the back of the net. Somehow Ekholm keeps that from going over the line. Connor Brown. Connor Brown finds Warren Foegele. Warren Foegele over to Yarncrow. Yarncrow wins it to Riley. Up to Bertuzzi now. And Bertuzzi stopped up, forcing us to stop up, and then he skates it in offside. So a minute and a half gone here in this period. The Leafs are hanging on. We're still on the ice. A really long shift to start this game. Ceci over the red line to Foegele. Foegele to Brown. Brown skates up front. We're able to poke him off of a chance in front of the net. Fogel's shot is blocked. Over to Ceci. Ceci's shot also blocked here. And we're knocked off the puck. Falls to Brown. We're able to intercept his pass out front. And we're going to get up to Yarncrow. And we're going to get off the ice now. A 2-minute shift to start this one. Seems a bit extreme by coach. I know we're the top defensive pairing, but it would make sense to keep the legs fresh. We're only off the ice for a minute and a half, so far we've had more time on the ice than off the ice in this third period. Brown up to Nuge. Nuge passes over to Foegele, but Fogel's shot is blocked, and Nuge's second attempt to get it back to Foegele is intercepted by ourselves. Nuge with it again. His shot is blocked. Domi finds us here, streaking in. We're going to try and work around the outside of Darnell Nurse. We do. We get a shot. The rebound's there, but no one's there to pick it up. Now Nugent Hopkins skating over the blue line. He has a chance to make something happen. Brown shot goes in. Once again. Like, that's It's crazy how often those go in against our goaltenders. We talked about it in the last game. But like that's a shot that the opposing team goaltender has every single time. When it's against ours, though, it goes in. Brown's 9th for the season makes it a 3-goal game. Domi walks in. His shot stopped by, I believe they have Pickard in net right now. Or Skinner. Nuge. His shot stopped by Samsonov. We're going to get it up to Bertuzzi here, and we're going to get a line change. Coach is going to be upset about the bad line defense. Yap, whatever, man. I can't do anything when our goalie can't stop a beach ball. 14 minutes left. McDavid's finds Earn on the wing. Earn walks in, and Holmberg's able to intercept that. Holmberg up to McCabe. So McCabe's still playing on the third line. So they've had the opportunity to call someone out. Holmberg is blocking us at the point. They've had the opportunity to call out someone like Dylan Gambrell to potentially fill that fourth line position, which Dylan Gambrell was on the fourth line earlier on in the season, until the trade deadline, really. And yet they're just choosing to play Jake McCabe on forward. So that's not going to really help our simulation efforts. So that's not great. We lose it in behind the point, in behind the net. Bouchard's shot makes it through. Samsonov can save that. 13 minutes left. It is kind of crazy that EA can't even make their game good enough to call up somebody in a situation like that. On the power play here, Domi walks in. His shot stopped. Yarncrow in the corner works it out down to Riley. Riley walks out front. His shot's poked away. And now Domi at the point. Domi skates into... Goodness gracious. Domi skates into us. Creates a shorthanded opportunity, but he's able to get back and recover it. Riley walks in. Finds Bertuzzi out front. His shot goes just wide. We can't get to it at the point, but it's poked away. Nurse working back over to Janmark. Janmark over to Ekholm. Ekholm over to Nurse now. Janmark. They're able to poke that off of him. Draisaitl. Why is nobody even challenging him there? There we go. Oh my goodness. The offensive AI are so bad when you don't have possession of the puck in the offensive zone on the power plays. They don't know what to do with it. They just skate around like chickens with their head cut off. Like, look at that. Like, what's Domi doing? And this power play is going to get salted away pretty much entirely with possession through the Oilers in the neutral zone. Bertuzzi finds us out front. Shot stop. Vogel up to Brown. Brown over the blue line now. We're able to knock Brown off the puck. Yarncrow gets up to Domi, and we're going to take a line change here. But yeah, a disappointing power play effort, really. Nothing to write home about at all. It was quite bad. And it appears that it is Stuart Skinner in net right now for the Oilers. 7:30 left. Brown. Over the red line. Picked off by Nylander. Nylander tries to get through. He can't. Now Fogle with it. Bouncing around the neutral zone. Matthews picks it up just inside the blue line, but CC will come away with it. Ekholm over to Fogle. Fogle finds Nugent Hopkins. Still with it. It was poked off of him like 3 times, and he still had possession of the puck. But we were able to skate away with it now. We're going to get around the outside of Ekholm. Try and get a shot on net. It's poked aside by Skinner. Now we're at the blue line. Our shot tipped by Nylander, and that's going to make it 5-1. The 4-goal lead is restored. Very important goal there. That moves us up to 81 points on the season, back ahead of Connor McDavid. Yarncrow loses that draw. Domi working in. Tried to find Yarncrow, but it's picked off. Ekholm over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl over to blue line to Hyman. And we're going to block that pass out front. Bertuzzi works in over the red line. Now into the Oilers' end. Bertuzzi. Coach wants a line change, but the Oilers have possession. Hyman over to blue line. We're able to knock him off the puck. We have a chance to kind of go for a break here. Come on, Bertuzzi. He doesn't want to find us. He's going to dump it in. Now we have to get off the ice. 6 minutes left here. 4-goal lead has been restored, which is important. 6-goal lead. Bertuzzi scores right as we get off the ice. Now it's, 5-goal lead. 6-1 now for the Toronto Maple Leafs here with 2 minutes left. Ceci with it in his own end. Finds McDavid. McDavid over the red line. Up to Hyman. Hyman now. Shot stopped by Samsonov. Riley finds us here. We're able to skate through the bodies. We come away with it. Here's a chance to go one way, go the other. Big save by Skinner. Jan Kropp loses possession of it. Trying to find Bertuzzi up front. At Combe. Oh my goodness. Another seeing eye shot from like the middle of the slot that Samsonov has to have, and it's 6-2 now. It's actually insane. It's crazy, really. Oh boy, the goals get scored against us while we're on the ice are almost always weak goals. At least it's realistic with Samsonov in real life, I'll give EA that. Bertuzzi gets leveled by Cody Ceci. Ekholm up to McDavid. McDavid over to Hyman. Cody Ceci can't quite knock him off the puck. Oh boy, Morgan Riley almost put it into the back of his own net. Jan Kropp needs to get it out so we can get a line change. And Bertuzzi's going to get that. And we will get off the ice here. 50 seconds left. The Leafs are going to win this one 6-2. A big game against Carolina to end this episode. We need to win it. Thankfully, the Leafs will hold on to that 4-goal lead. And we build on this momentum of smashing the Oilers. And hopefully win against the Carolina Hurricanes. All right, here we are heading into the third period of our game against Carolina. The Leafs are up 3-2. The funny thing is one of the goals for the Leafs is by now fourth line forward Jake McCabe. So maybe the coach knows something I don't by putting him out there. Our shot stopped by Anderson. Almost a great way to start this period. Oh, and the Leafs have taken a penalty, so not a great way to start this period. The Carolina Hurricanes are going to have a power play, a chance to tie it here. Looks like Nylander took the tripping call. And we're going to hope that our penalty kill can kill this off. They didn't. We have a sim goal. Oh my goodness, they did. I apologize. Calle Jarnkrok gets a shorthanded goal and extends our lead to 2. Domi in the corner finds us streaking in. Our shot bouncing around. Anderson's able to catch it. I was not able to see how long JT is injured for. It's been too long since the injury happened. So I don't know how long we are without our captain, but that is a big loss for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Jarnkrok up to 14 goals on the season now. A productive season for him. He's on this offensive zone draw here. Loses it. Did that say Stamkos? No, it's Stahl. I thought it was Stamkos for a second that had been traded to the Carolina Hurricanes. Fast with a shot. Samsonov's going to cover it. Now Jarnkrok tasks with a defensive zone draw. He loses it to Stahl. Over to Orlov. Chatfield gets a shot. Stopped by Samsonov, and we're going to call for it and get a pass out to Bertuzzi. Get it out of the zone. Bertuzzi dekes in. Finds Riley, and that's going to be lost to Fast. Bunting now. Over to blue line. Over to Fast. Samsonov trying to clear it away. Where is it? He finally does get it. It was laying in the crease for too long. He tried to clear it away instead of covering it, and that almost resulted in the Carolina Hurricanes goal. We were 1 point away from securing an 82-point season, which would be a point per game in our first season in the NHL. Chatfield, his shot is blocked, and we're going to try and get it red line and into the Carolina Hurricanes zone. It actually goes on net. Domi almost caught up on that Anderson pass out. But we were able to get that line change, 15.5 left. Still a 2-goal lead for the Maple Leafs. Need to hang on to this one. 14 minutes left now. Leafs are walking in here. Shea loses control of it, but Bunting picks it up. We're able to crunch him along the boards. Dahl in the corner. Finds Holmberg. Holmberg's able to pick it up and send it over to ourselves. Oh boy. We get crunched though, trying to make a play down to the ice. Shea gets it up to the point to Bunting. Bunting, we're able to block that shot. D'Angelo back over to Bunting. Now Shea. D'Angelo with another shot. That one Samsonov is wide too. The Hurricanes are putting on the pressure. We need Samsonov to stand tall here for us to win this one. Matthews on the defensive zone draw. He's able to win it back to Riley. Riley skids up a bit. He finds Marner. Marner drops it over to ourselves. We lose possession of it, but it's able to fall to a puck battle. Can the Leafs come away with it? They do. We're going to lose it again here as we're in a really bad spot. Nowhere to really go with the puck. Pesce over the red line. We're able to knock him down. Big hit on Brett Pesce. Teravainen over to Svechnikov. Svechnikov couldn't pull the trigger. Behind the net. Teravainen back up to Slavin at the point. Hits multiple bodies out front. Nylander. Nylander tries to deke in. Loses control of it now. Slavin over to Pesce. Pesce over to Aho. Svechnikov skates in. He dekes away, and he's going to lose it into the corner. Slavin over to Pesce. Pesce's shot. We're able to get a block on that. Putting the body on the line here to try and hang on to this. We're going to get a line change. 12.5 minutes left. We're sacrificing the body. We really want to make sure we hang on to this game and win it. Especially after losing that first game of this video. Teravainen skates around, finds Slavin, Svechnikov, finds Pesce. Pesce, he will break into the zone. Pesce gets a weak shot that is stopped by Samsonov. And now we're going to be able to skate it out of our zone. We're going to be able to break into the Kane zone. We're going to take a weak shot towards Anderson and then grab an offensive zone draw. If the Hurricanes could beat the Pittsburgh Penguins in their next game, that should be really helpful for ourselves, based off of where they are in the wild card race. Austin Matthews here on the draw. Ties it up. Nylander picks it up. Now back to Matthews. Matthews finds ourselves at the point. And Anderson's able to make a save there. Nylander recovers it in the corner. Behind the net, finds Matthews. Matthews loses that puck battle to Pesce. And now the Hurricanes will have a chance to get it out. Teravainen over to Aho. It falls to Svechnikov. We're going to try and play some defense there, but we were facing the wrong way. Thankfully, Samsonov's able to make a save on that one. And we're just going to dump it into the Carolina Hurricanes. And he goes right on net towards Anderson there. Aho. Up to Svechnikov. Svechnikov over to Slavin. Slavin finds Kane breaking in. We're going to try and get a block on that, but it goes wide. And we were able to pick up that pass that was going up front. We're going to take a line change here. 9 minutes left. Still a 2-goal lead for the Leafs. The Canes are breaking in right now, but the simulation will save us there from them potentially getting a goal. And for whatever reason, we're going right back out on the ice. 8:54 now. So we didn't really get much time to recover at all. Jarnkrok's going to walk out front. Saved by Anderson. Jarnkrok finds us here at the point. Our shot's blocked. And we're going to have to get back there. We're going to have to beat Vander Kane to the puck. We do, just barely. And we're going to get it over to Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi finds us here trying to streak in. Falls to the corner. Our shot stopped by Anderson. Jarnkrok finds us once again here. And it's going to be... We're going to get knocked down. Now Vander Kane has a chance to skate it into our zone. Domi with the puck battle on the boards. Loses it to Kane. Shea walks in. Shea's shot doesn't make it through. Evander Kane loses that puck battle, and we're going to get off the ice again here. Another quick shift for us. 8 minutes left in the game. Still hanging on to a 2-goal lead. There's a sim goal here, though. For the Canes, down to a 1-goal lead. So that goal by Jarnkrok shorthanded is now the game winner. Lemieux loses it here. We're going to find Marner up on the wing. We get absolutely crunched And we were still tired before we even got hit there, so coach is not giving us enough time to really fully recover and get a good workload in. Now Natchez walks in, finds Lemieux. Big save by Samsonov. Riley was caught deep, and we had to try and defend the 2-on-1. We didn't do it very well. Samsonov makes a save. Coach takes us right off this time. 5:11 left now. Anderson makes a save there. And we'll have an offensive zone draw with 5 minutes left. Camp on the draw. A chance to really pin the Canes in deep here for a little bit. Camp is going to get tied up, but it falls to Nyes. Gregor with a shot goes just wide, and that's going to bail the Hurricanes out. Bunting gets knocked off the puck. And we're going to get it down into the Hurricanes' end of the ice again. Shea, behind his net, finds Jordan Stahl. Stahl, walking in with it. He finds D'Angelo up front. Riley makes a big defensive play, but it falls right to Fast, and Samsonov is forced to make a save. Camp finds ourselves streaking in, and we're able to put away the game, hopefully, here with our 42nd goal of the season. Camp finds us free in the slot. We're able to go to our backhand, put it past former Leafs goaltender Frederick Anderson for our 42nd goal of the season. And coach is going to be a fan of that. He's happy. So a 2-goal lead here now with under 5 minutes to go. Just have to play defense. Matthews wins it back. We're going to get it over to Riley. Riley finds Marner. Marner finds ourselves here. We're going to take a slap shot. That one goes off of Anderson's pad and wide. Matthews, back to Riley. Oh, and our shot is poked away. Now Teravainen tries to get there. Riley gets in the way of us trying to get back. Samsonov, you got to cover it, man. And he does cover it, thankfully. That was a... Riley tried to come and, recover for us, and he got in our way so we couldn't get back quick enough. So we're lucky that didn't bite us. Matthews on the draw. Wins it back. We're going to get around here. We're going to try and feed Nylander up on the wing, and we're going to get off, take a line change. Nylander stopped by Anderson. Our 40th shot of the game, so really peppering the Carolina Hurricanes goaltender. There's a sim goal here. It's by the Hurricanes. So we're back on the ice here, 54 seconds left. And it's a 5-4 game. Now our goal is the game winner. So we really need to just lock her down here. Matthews wins it back to the point. Our shot. Bouncing around. Anderson can't find it, but it's cleared out by a Hurricanes defender. Teravainen over to Aho. Aho finds D'Angelo. The Hurricanes have pulled their goalie. D'Angelo out front. We're able to block that one. Samsonov was down and out. That definitely would have gone in. Nylander finds Marner. Marner is able to put it away. And now it's a 6-4 lead. Hopefully that should be enough. Nylander with his 56 assists of the season. He's doing well distributing the puck. Marner with 61 as well. D'Angelo over to Jarvis. Jarvis finds Kane. We're able to block that shot. Nature's shot goes over the net. Now Shea's shot stopped by Samsonov. Domi. Oh my goodness, Domi, if you turn and pass that, we're gone for our second goal of the game. Samsonov makes another save. We're going to get it around behind the net. We're going to just shoot it down the ice. Never mind, Aho picks it off. Natchez with another chance. And this one will do it. And that's the end of the game. 6-4. So 2 wins in this episode here. Going to slowly try and crawl our way and catch up to Boston. But losing that one against, I believe that was the Capitals, hurts our chances of really having any chance of getting a wild card. If you did like this, if you did enjoy this episode, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you really liked it, comment, tell me what you liked about it, tell me what you didn't like about it. Also, make sure you check out the links in the description, which include our Twitch channel, our TikTok channel, and our community Discord. If you enjoyed this episode, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all for the next one.